Welcome back to Rockstar 101. His name is Brandon. He's the DJ.
His name is Shim. He is the Rockstar. Class is in session, and you better be bringing your A game today, my friend, because
Please.
I have not one, I have two Silverchair quizzes.
Bring it.
Ready to roll. One of them I think is going to be pretty easy. You should probably knock it out of the park. And then the other one has to do with, lyrics and things like that. So you might have to pick out the song that a specific lyric is from.
I know exactly. Lyrics, forget about it. I'll crush that. I'm going to crush it. You're messing with the wrong guy. Wrong guy.
Confidence. I like the confidence.
Yeah, you probably picked some. Did you pick some? Okay, no, never mind. You picked some soundtracks and some B-sides. I know you.
I didn't come up with these quizzes. I just Googled Silverchair trivia, and this is the stuff that popped up.
Silverchair trivia.
Really quick, Halloween's not a big thing down in Australia. Did you guys do anything, or is it just like a normal day for you guys?
It really is a normal day. We got the kids dressed up, and we did pictures, and they did a little candy hunt around the house just because it rained heavily on the night. This whole second half of the day, it rained it out. So we were planning to let them go around and do a little bit of it, but we're in a new neighborhood. We don't really know the people around here yet. We just sort of phoned it in. We were like, I think a lot of people did.
Well, see, we did is we were going to go do a scavenger hunt for our kid. Now, if you're not familiar, if anybody who's listening to this is not in El Paso, Texas, our numbers are through the roof.
Yeah, don't
when
go
it comes to COVID.
Don't go asking anyone in El Paso how they're doing with the numbers.
Yeah, Shim made that mistake. We're to the point now where we have a county judge who put us on lockdown for 2 weeks, but then the mayor said you don't have the authority to do that. The governor's ruling is this, and it's a true just political battle at this point on what it is we're supposed to be doing because our numbers are so ridiculous. Yeah. So obviously trick-or-treating was kind of out of the question. I think as we were driving around last night, we saw the occasional kids dressed up. They might have been trick-or-treating, but it was very creepy last night because what we were trying to do is we were going to go do a scavenger hunt. I gave my kid a list. If you see a house with 4 pumpkins, you get a piece of candy. Every 5th skeleton that you see, you get a piece of candy. If you see something from Beetlejuice or if you see something from Nightmare Before Christmas, you get a piece of candy. And as we're driving around, there was a very few houses that even had decorations up. But then the houses that did not have decorations up and obviously weren't going to be handing out candy at all, which was pretty much everybody, they had all their lights turned off because generally if your exterior lights are turned on, that means we're welcome, come get some candy. Come trick or treat at our house. Yeah. So as we're driving around, it's just pitch black and there's nothing out. I mean, it was so weird. It was so strange.
That's perfect for Halloween. It makes sense.
Oh man, we had that big full moon last night and it was kind of covered by, it wasn't full clouds, so it looked really weird. It was just a really creepy night, but we still had a blast. We drove around. We were able to at least kind of do the scavenger hunt. It got to the point.
Go ahead.
Sorry. It got to the point. It got to the point where I told my kid, look, if we just find a house that has decorations, you're getting a piece of candy. Like that's how rare it was.
Yeah. Did you guys do the purple pumpkin thing?
No, we did not.
Okay. I didn't understand why there was a purple pumpkin thing. I talked to a friend of mine who lived up in Cali 2 days ago, and he was like, the governor of California said Halloween's canceled, and the head of the sheriff's department said Halloween's not canceled. We can't enforce this, if you go out and trick-or-treat, we're going to hit you with a misdemeanor. We're not enforcing this. We don't have the manpower, and we don't really want to anyway. He just totally slapped the governor in the face with a big you-know-what. I couldn't believe it. And so then there was like, okay, well, for everyone who wants to defy this, you put out a purple pumpkin. There was a code. Purple pumpkin means we got candy, bring it on.
Yep.
And if you don't, then, we don't want to participate or whatever, which I thought was very nice and respectful in a way. It was a nice, warm, it's kind of like anti-establishment in the most friendly manner.
I know, right?
It's like if you wish to fuck the system, just put a purple pumpkin outside your house as a signal to all your other rebels to come and get their candy. Like, anyway,
I think they had something similar to that a few years ago. It was the Teal Pumpkin Project, and it had to do with, I think it was if you were allergy conscious, for kids with, peanut allergies and stuff like
Oh
that.
my
And I think
God.
that's what the Teal Project was. But
That's
anyway,
so
so I just wanted to do a real quick Halloween recap.
wrap up. Yeah, let's do it.
It was,
Beautiful.
well, that was it. I mean, it's kind of, we came back to the house. We had a little dance party. We watched some Halloween stuff. We watched a lot of Halloween Horror Nights, haunted houses.
Yeah.
Kind of walkthroughs, which are great. God, I miss that, man.
You know what? Actually, this would be a good question, and this will make a good little teaser video. For your family, is it Beetlejuice or Nightmare Before Christmas, if you had to choose?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Excellent. Why?
My kid hasn't seen Beetlejuice.
Is it too scary, you think, for your kid?
No.
Why?
Oh, God. Oh, I'm so glad we're going down this path because, man, I got to tell you. So when I wrote Beetlejuice on the scavenger hunt list, if you see a decoration from Beetlejuice, my kid didn't have a clue what it was.
Right.
She goes, "What's Beetlejuice?" So then it clicked in my brain. I'm like, "Oh crap, we got to let her watch that movie." I think she should be okay with it. But Nightmare Before Christmas, it's become one of the. I mean, I've done the silhouettes before on our windows that look like Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie and stuff like that.
Love
so
Oogie Boogie.
that would definitely, and it's the Disney aspect of the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would be why.
Right. But Beetlejuice is really, if you actually look at Beetlejuice, it's a really, really dark movie. It's funny, but it's the epitome of the black comedy. Like it is, it deals with themes that are so depressing. And I just, but my thing with Nightmare Before Christmas is the juxtaposition of light and dark and joy and sadness and happy, the happiness of the. I just think it's funny that there's this super emo, the most emo character in the world who spends the entire film just, how do I embrace this joyful occasion? How do we get over there? And he's so the poetry and the thou shalt nots and all this language and everything like that. It's just, what's this? It's fucking great. Anyway, let's do Silverchair.
And what's the tie-in between the two movies?
What's the tie-in between the two movies?
Yeah, they both have something really big in common.
Oh, Tim Burton. Yeah, for sure. And they do have that. I didn't actually put that together until you just said it. I forgot. But they are very much there's Halloween. I think that those two movies are the movies that you watch at Halloween if you don't want to watch a horror film. They're the only kind of, like, I don't know many other films that are your real choice. Like, in terms of a real Halloween-y film, those are the two choices unless you want to go for, any of the B slasher movies, which are not really my thing.
So now here's another side question for you. Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween movie or Christmas movie?
I don't even think that needs to be asked. I think people have asked me, like, is it Halloween? I'm like, it's one of the dopest movies ever created. And I think that question, I love this. I think that the question of whether or not Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie is the same question as at the end of The Wrestler. Did he die or did he survive? And I think it doesn't matter. The fact is the movie exists. I think it's like, let the question be unanswered. Let it rotate around, and every time, depending on where you are in your life, you get a different answer. Maybe if you're having a bad year, it's a Halloween movie. If you're having a good year, it's a Christmas movie. That's the beauty of that movie. That's why
it's like the glass has 50% water in it. Is it half full or is it half empty?
Yeah,
it's all about your own perception.
That's why I think that the movie's so genius, because there's no part of that movie that's not genius. The fact that, like, I remember when I first saw it, I'm like, you don't even realize that these are two national holidays that people worship and subscribe to, and they have their belief systems based around these 2 days. And he just was like, every year you're going to watch this movie and see something a little different. He's a fucking genius. He's a genius. Anyway.
All right, so really quickly here, I want to stick on the topic of movies because this is a really random thought that popped into my head because I was going through YouTube, scenes from Whiplash, the movie with J.K. Simmons came up, and I've never seen the movie all the way through, but I think I've seen the entire movie through clips on YouTube. I legitimately have seen, I think, pretty much everything.
Right.
So my question for you is,
okay, hold on a second. Let's try something real quick. Before you ask the question, let's just take 20 seconds and let's thank our supporters who are supporting us through Anchor, just so that we don't hit everyone at the end of the podcast. I remember I was going to bring this up with you earlier and I totally forgot. So let's just thank everyone real quick before we answer that question.
Well, we got a big thanks to Victoria, Chevy, Veronica, and Taryn, all supporters of the podcast. If you'd like to become a supporter of the podcast, you can do so. Just go to anchor.fm/rockstar101. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link below.
Or if you're watching on Patreon live, you can go and subscribe to my Patreon that you'll find through twitch.tv/Hollywood Rebellion. What was your question, Brandon?
So my question is, when J.K. Simmons is really giving it to the guy, I can't remember the terminology. Are you going too fast or are you going too slow?
Are you a rusher or are you a dragger?
Yes.
Yeah.
It all sounds the same to me. Being a musician, can you tell if he's rushing or dragging?
Yes. 100%.
So in those scenes, they did a good job of, no, he's actually rushing here.
No. Well,
dragging.
here's the thing. You can tell that those are two questions. You can tell when someone's rushing or dragging. In that particular scene, I think that he was the way that I remember going back and actually watching that scene and being like, I think that he is rushing slightly and dragging slightly. I think that they're right. But the point of the scene is not so much whether or not he's rushing or dragging. The point of that scene is the teacher will dominate you no matter what. It was his first time in that room, and it was like the teacher was making an example of him and letting him know, I'm going to dominate you. It doesn't matter what it is. But I think that when I was listening to it, I mean, if I went back to it now, yeah, I think he's rushing a little bit. I think I listened to it on purpose to actually check it out. But yeah, you can hear the difference. You can definitely hear the difference in reality. If someone's rushing, yeah, you can hear it. And if someone's dragging, you can hear it. And if someone's kind of really close, normally what I will do, if I'm not as good as a lot of other people, but normally what I'll do, if I'll hear that it's not quite right, and I'm not sure why, I'll either zoom in on the Pro Tools, which will actually be the screen where you see the waveform of the sound, and you'll go in and Pro Tools has a grid that actually says, here's the beat. And if you zoom in, you can see if it's ahead or behind on the grid. And so you'll go in and do that. Or if you don't want to spend that time, you just say to the drummer, hey man, let's just lay it back a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. And then the drummer sits it behind the beat a little bit and you go, yeah, that feels better. That was the problem. So usually if you can't hear if it's rushing or dragging, you can definitely hear that something's off.
Okay. So, but in those specific scenes, you couldn't tell necessarily, like immediately, oh yeah, he's rushing there. It's like it was they did it so that it was so minute. The whole point wasn't the fact that he's rushing or dragging. It's truly just, hey, J.K. Simmons is just gonna he owns you. You're in his room. I think that's he's running the show.
But I think it's a really good question for anyone who wants to comment in the comment section on this. If you know, like if you want to go back and have a listen and be like, yeah, he's actually doing it, like he's actually rushing and dragging, they were that specific. I'm gonna be curious. I got to go back and watch it again. So,
well, that's the thing. Is one thing I thought about doing is isolating the audio.
Oh, that's a little
taking
too far.
Well, when I got time on my hands, what are you going to do? but like doing that, and then and because if somebody's that confident, if they can legitimately say, "Oh, I can tell if he's rushing, or I can tell if he's dragging," take out any of the aspects where he says, are you rushing or dragging? And they're answering the question, and you just play it mixed up. You play it out of order, and you give them an isolated one, and then you have to guess, is he rushing or dragging?
You know what? I would love to do that on the podcast. That's a great. I didn't realize that was what you were saying. That's a great idea, actually. That is a great idea.
See?
If you did that, the one thing that you have to do is you'd have to put in. I think that he has a time. Like he counts him in. And he's
yeah. You leave all of that in. You leave him counting in, you leave him playing.
But the other thing is that's really hard, which I think that's what she said, is that if you he actually names. So for anyone who doesn't know what this stuff is, right? He BPM is beats per minute, and I think he actually says the time is 102 beats per minute. Jazz drummers need to actually be able to go, like normally you have a metronome or you have a little thing on the computer that goes tick, 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 and you can hear it, and that's the tempo, that's the speed of the song, which equates to beats per minute. Drummers can just recall it. They're just like, I know how fast it is because I've played all the BPMs so many times. I think that's one of the things that he's like saying, like, you need to know this off the. If you played that for me and be like, can you pick the BPM without the guy counting it in first, I'd be totally lost. I'd be like, I have no clue what it is.
Oh,
but when
looks
JK,
like we got more. Yeah, we got more quizzes coming up, baby.
but when J.K. Simmons counts him in and then he's rushing or dragging, I can pick that. Most people who can play can pick that. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll get to working on that. So now we're going to jump right into the Silverchair questions here.
Right, cool.
So the first one, it's a pretty generic Silverchair quiz. We got 15 questions here.
Hold on a second. We got MJ in the house on the Patreon live. Just want to say shout out to all the people who are watching live on the Patreon right now. She's an Aussie. She's a Silverchair fan. She's going to know these. All right. You cannot type them in. I'm not cheating. I'm not looking at the screen. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Don't.
No, I'm not cheating. I'm looking right here. I'm not looking over there. I'm looking right here. I'm fucking right here.
Okay. So this first quiz, you should get 15 out of 15, I'm guessing.
All right, let's do it.
Being the big Silverchair fan, because we're starting out with. So, and I'm not going to tell you whether or not you got it right after the question. We're going to go through the whole quiz, and then you're going to get your score after the fact.
I can dig it. Let's go.
How many members are there in the band Silverchair?
3.
Who is the lead singer?
Daniel Johns.
Who?
Daniel Johns.
Okay. You got to speak up, dude.
Sorry, bitch.
Can you name the album they released in 1999?
Neon Ballroom.
What song made them famous at the tender age of 14?
Tomorrow.
Which band member battled with anorexia?
Daniel Johns.
What's Daniel's dog's name? The one he found in a plastic bag.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. I know this. Wait a second. I can't look it up either. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Defeats the point of the quiz.
Hold on. Just wait. Pass. I'm not going to get it.
We can go back to it.
Okay,
we can
let's
go
back to it.
It's perfectly fine.
MJ, don't say anything. Okay, cool.
Finish these. Is it Anna or Anna?
Anna's song?
Anna's song lyrics.
Yep.
And You're My Obsession blank.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, I can get this. Hold on a second. We might have to edit the podcast for a second.
No, hell no. We're leaving this all in there, all uncomfortable and everything.
Oh, wait, I got it. Wait. Oh, bitch! What the fuck is the next line? Wait. Don't say anything. I love you to the bones.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. So this one, they're all actually multiple choice here, but I don't want to give you the multiple choice on stuff like that. But I'll give you all the options for this one, because this one is a bit of an odd question. Daniel said this about the song Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. He said, A, that's catchy. B, why does she say baby so much? C, this song makes me cry for no reason. Or D, I don't get it. So chances are, if you didn't actually see the interview or him saying this,
I didn't,
on...
Okay, can you give me? Does it say what year he? Oh, it would have been. Okay, so it would have been when.
Yeah, I would imagine it's right around when this came out.
So
yeah,
this would have been like 99. What are the options again?
A, that's catchy.
Yeah.
B, why does she say baby so much? Yeah. C, this song makes me cry for no reason. Or D, I don't get it.
I'm gonna go with C. Because that sounds like something he'd say, because he was always
this
very
song
sarcastic.
Makes me cry for no reason?
Yeah, I'd say he was always very sarcastic. He never gave a serious answer in any interview at that age.
All right, here we go. Fill in the blank. Body and soul, I'm a...
freak.
Blank. I'm a freak. Shim is going with freak. All right, what instrument does Ben play?
Drums.
What are Daniel's eating habits? A, he's allergic to carrots. B, he's a vegan. C, he's a vegetarian. Or D, he loves meat.
He's a vegan.
He's a vegan. Is that why he always looks so sickly? Oh, here you go. What country is the band from?
Australia.
That's one I actually have to type in. It doesn't have the options there. All right, what song did they almost always open their Frog Stomp shows with?
Israel's Son.
What's the name of the Silverchair fan club?
Fucking crushing this, MJ. Yeah, we'll say it again.
What's the name of the Silverchair fan club?
Oh, Llama Appreciation Society. of which I was an avid member for most of my childhood.
No shit. And
No shit.
we'll go back to the dog question.
Okay, multiple
How
choice?
No, this one. Well, no, this one doesn't have a multiple choice either. This
shit.
one's just a question. How many stars are there on the cover of the Neon Ballroom CD?
Oh shit! I forget what. Oh, that's right. I'd have to cheat to find that. Is there multiple choice options?
No, this one's just type it in. It
Okay,
does
hold
say. Here's the hint that it gives. It's
Okay.
one word. And it's a single digit number.
Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go with 5, just because I think they may have done the Southern Cross, but they might have just done 1. So I'm gonna go with 5, because I
With
really,
5. All
I
right.
really don't remember.
So we're going to go back to what's Daniel's dog's name, the one he found in a plastic bag.
Oh, it's something weird like.
Now,
Okay.
there is a hint.
Okay, go.
It's one word,
Yep.
and then it says after that, roof, roof.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
So, the hint is that the word is blanked.
It just says one word.
One word, ruff ruff.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Just one. Ah, dude, I know this. Because he's mad about his dog, or he used to be anyway. If the dog's. Nah. Hold on. Wait. Nah. Wait.
Nothing?
Wait.
Do you have a guess?
It's like
A guess is better than nothing.
it's like pug, or it's a one-word
out.
thing.
Talk it out.
Okay. Talk it out. I love that. Talk it out. Let's fucking do it. It's a one-word thing. It's like pug. It sounds like I think the name sounds like a dog treat. It's something that's like oh.
Is it like biscuit or something?
It's no. I think he called the dog something ironic, like trash, because he found it in a bin or a plastic bag. It was like, it was trash or fucking something that was like small. He named it like something that's small and insignificant. Or come on. You can get this. I want to say something like Muttley, but that's because that's a friend of mine's dog's name. Fuck. All right, okay. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna get 14.
Gonna pass on that one. All right, here we go.
Pass. Can you tell me
we're gonna
that one?
score.
It's driving me insane.
Well, yeah, I got to submit the answers.
Okay.
All right. You got the first question correct.
Okay.
How many members are there in the band Silverchair? You said 3.
Yep.
Who's the lead singer? Daniel Johns. You got that one.
Correct.
Can you name the album they released in '99? That's Neon Ballroom.
Yep.
What song made them famous at the tender age of 14? Tomorrow. Which band member battled with anorexia? Daniel. What's Daniel's dog's name? The one he found in a plastic bag?
Okay, wait. No, I thought I had it. I lost it. Go.
Sweep.
Sweep.
Sweep was the name of the
Damn
dog.
it. I knew it. Okay, I was so close. Okay.
You got the Finish These Anna's song lyrics. You're my obsession. I love you to the bones.
Yep.
Daniel said this about the song Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Your answer, this song makes me cry for no reason. That is incorrect.
Okay.
He actually said, that's catchy.
Okay.
Fill in the blank, body and soul. I'm a freak.
Yep.
Correct. What instrument does Ben play? It's the drums. Daniel's eating habits. He is a vegan. What country is the band from? That's Australia. What song did they almost always open their Frog Stomp shows with? Israel's Son is correct.
Yep.
What's the name of the Silverchair fan club? So they put in here as LAS, which you obviously got for. It's Llama Appreciation Society.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you
what
got
it
it right.
stands for, yeah.
And how many stars are there on the cover of the Neon Ballroom CD?
It's gonna be one.
4.
4! God damn it! So close.
4.
Okay.
All right, but you ended up getting a 12 out of 15.
Okay.
The average score is 11 out of 15, so you're only slightly better than the average score on the Silverchair quiz.
Okay, moving on.
All right, now we're diving into the next one. This is the one that you said that you would just knock out of the park,
Okay.
right?
This is the...
You're gonna nail it.
Okay.
So this one has to do with.
My confidence is shot now.
There's only 10 questions on this one.
All right,
And
all right.
The actual title of this, or what it says is a description for this trivia. It says, "Sure you know Tomorrow by heart and can recite every Neon Ballroom song without a hitch. But do you know the B-sides to all of these wonderful band's singles?" Are you ready?
Okay.
What song contains the lyric, "Till it drives you insane"?
Oh, are these from
Now
these are all from B-sides.
Yeah. Now there's multiple choice. I don't know if I should give you the multiple choice or not.
I think you're going to need to give me the multiple choice because the truth is that there is yeah, dude, the B-sides on I don't know the B-sides on Young Modern. I don't know them. So,
right.
okay, hold on a
Here's
second.
here's your.
Till it drives you insane. Hold on, wait.
Ooh, light bulb. Bing.
Oh, I know this. Dude, okay, give me the multiple choice. I'll crush it.
Oh no, you can't do that. Come on, man. You can't get that close.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. All right.
Come on, okay.
Minor Threat, Stoned,
Oh,
Blind,
Stoned.
or Acid Rain.
Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, Stoned. Oh, no, it's Blind.
Final answer?
Hold on. I was gonna, yeah, okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Blind.
Blind. All right, we're locking it in. The song Freak off of the album Freak Show
Yep.
was made into a revamped remix.
Yep.
What is that remix called? And there's options for this one.
I was gonna say there's a few. They did a few remixes, but the Freak remix single, it was called it was by Paul Mac, and it was the Freak. Give me the multiple choice.
There's just the Freak remix.
Yeah.
There's Freak remix for Us Rejects.
Yeah.
There's
that
the
one.
Freaky mix.
Nope.
Or a Freaked Out remix. It's Freak remix for Us Rejects.
Yep. 100%.
All right. Locked it in. What song features the lyric, "Kids are gonna study them"?
Oh. Okay, hold on. New Race.
New Race, locking it in. And considering that's an option, I'm thinking you're going to do pretty good. What song was remade using nothing but an acapella
By the way,
choir?
that's a cover song. That's not their song. Just an FYI. For any hardcore
What, New
Silverchair
Race?
fan, New Race is not their song. It's a cover song. But so I just want all the hardcore fans to be like, I know that. I'm not claiming that that's a Silverchair song. It's just a lyric that they sang in the cover version that they recorded. Okay,
All right,
cool.
well, I'll give you a bonus half a point there.
Fuck yeah.
What song was remade using nothing but an acapella choir?
Anthem for the year 2000.
What is the name of the song that is 7 minutes long and features lots of songs off of Freak Show?
What song is 7 minutes long and features?
And features lots of songs. I'm guessing it doesn't make a whole lot of sense the way that's
It's
that's
a
worded,
7-minute.
but
Okay, so
it's a 7 minute song. There's 4 options. You ready?
No, hold on. Repeat the question.
What is the name of the song that is 7 minutes long and features lots of songs off of Freak Show?
Nah, go with the multiple choice. That's a confusing question.
Dearest Helpless, Stoned, Slab, or Minor Threat?
Dearest Helpless, Minor Threat, Slab. I don't remember Slab. It's a B-side?
I guess. It's supposed to all be B-sides.
So this is going to be a remix then. Can you say them one more time and I'll pick it?
Dearest Helpless, Stoned, Slab, or Minor
I'm going to
Threat?
go with Slab. I think it's Slab because the other three I know.
What 3 songs appear on the single for Without You off of 2002's Diorama?
Pins in My Needles. Other 3 B-sides. I think there's I'm going to say... Is he... My kid's crying outside.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. But I can tell.
I couldn't tell if that was my kid in the background.
No.
Because
It's a
my
wings,
wife
though.
just
It's not
messaged me. My wife messaged me. They lost our dog. She can't find him.
That's funny. And my kid's crying, and I'm not going to go out there. That's hilarious. We're both horrible.
We're terrible
people.
fathers.
We're fucking horrible people, dude. No, in all seriousness, wait. I can tell when he's doing a whinge, and it's a real cry. That was a whinge. So.
Okay. What 3 songs appear on the single for Without You off of 2002's Diorama?
I might be picking the songs from Greatest View, but I think it's going to be Pins in My Needles. I think it's The Lever and an acoustic version of Oh! Wait. Asylum. Okay, so I think it's Asylum. It's not Pins in My Needles. Ah,
Okay.
shit. Okay.
So here's the unfortunate thing is there's options here.
And none of my answers are on the options.
Well, you're close. So option A is Tuna in the Brine, Lever, and One Way Mule. Option 2 is Lever, Pins in My Needles, and Too Much of Not Enough.
Okay.
Option 3 is Hollywood, Asylum, and Ramble. And then option 4 is Hollywood, Asylum, and My Favorite Thing.
What was the third option? Hollywood,
Asylum, and Ramble.
Shit, it's one of the last two.
So it's not Pins in My Needles.
I don't think it is. I think that was
Lever. You said that was one of the ones.
Now that I'm hearing it, I'm like, I forgot about
So you think it's Hollywood and Asylum? So now then if it's one of the final two, it comes down to Ramble or My Favorite Thing.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go with D. Because I don't think they would have put 3 songs that weren't on the album on a B-side. They usually put one of the songs that was. So let's go with D.
All right, here we go. This isn't song related, but just for kicks and grins. What year were all 3 members of Silverchair born?
They were all born at the same year.
Apparently.
Okay, I didn't know that. If they're okay, well, hold on a second. I can reverse engineer my. Okay, hold on. Because if they were 14 in 94. 80.
All right. Which of these was never performed by Silverchair? These are obviously other bands' songs. Higher Ground, Surfin' Bird, Paranoid, or Genie in a Bottle?
One more time.
Higher Ground, Surfin' Bird, Paranoid, or Genie in a Bottle?
Genie in a Bottle is like a fucking... They probably would have done that at some point live. Surfin' Bird they did. Paranoid they definitely did. What was the third one?
So you're between Higher Ground and Genie in a Bottle.
Oh, Higher Ground, the Chili Peppers cover of the Stevie Wonder song? Is that the version? Is
Higher Ground?
Higher Ground, the Stevie version?
The
Stevie version.
I think the Chili Peppers did it as well.
No, that's my point. So, but that's the song we're talking about.
I believe so. Yeah, it just says Higher Ground, so.
This is tough. I'm going to go with Higher Ground.
All right.
I think they probably
What song was made into an acoustic remix? Abuse Me, Cemetery, Anna's Song, or Miss You Love?
Into an acoustic remix.
Yeah.
Dude, all of them. Okay, go ahead. What's the options again?
Abuse Me, Cemetery, Anna's Song, or Miss You Love?
They're all fucking acoustic songs anyway. Anna's Song. It's a toss-up. Oh, it's probably... Let's just go with Cemetery. I know they did an acoustic version of that. I don't know if it's an acoustic remix. So we'll go with Cemetery.
Here we go. Finally, how many singles have Silverchair released since Frog Stomp came out? See, I can't give you this one because it says as of 2002. So
as of 2002? Since Frog... Yeah. Well, that's not... Since Frog Stomp came out or since 2002?
But basically from when Frog Stomp came out to 2002, how many singles did Silverchair release?
Well... Okay, so basically they're not including Young Modern. So that would be...
The options are 13,
no,
3,
no, no, no,
15,
hold on. Okay, so I can... Hold on a second. Tomorrow...
Oh, I was going to break it down.
No, fuck that. So you've got 4 singles off Frog Stomp. Oh, did the soundtracks count as singles?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. So you got 4. Freak Show technically had 4. Neon Ballroom had End of the Year 2000. Anna's Song, Miss You Love. I think that was it. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. And then Diorama, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. Wait, 11 plus... Okay, 11 plus 4, that's 13. So that's 13, and they're not telling you if it includes B-sides. Oh no, sorry, not B-sides, singles for soundtracks.
It just says how many singles have Silverchair released and is basically from Frog Stomp to July 7th, 2002.
Go with 13. Let's
All right, we'll
assume,
go with 13.
let's assume they're just
Are you
talking
ready for your
fantasy.
answers? Are you
Bring
ready
it. Let's do
to
it.
find out how big of a Silverchair fan you are, Shim?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Oh, you suck.
What?
Wow.
Did I get them all right or all wrong?
Well, number one, what song contains the lyric "Till it drives you insane" was not Blind.
Fuck, it was Stoned.
It's Acid Rain.
Oh, what? Oh my god. Well, I didn't want to. Okay, cool. Okay, I could have gone through the
song-
whole songs in my head. I didn't want to do it. I was under
That's fine.
pressure. I was under
You
pressure. You,
got-
weren't there, man. You weren't there.
You got the next one right, where the answer with the remix of it's called Freak Remix for Us Rejects.
Yep.
You got the next one with which song contains the lyric "Kids are gonna study them." It's New Race. What song was made using nothing but an acapella choir? Remade using an acapella choir. Anthem to the year 2000.
For the year 2000.
What is the name of the song that's 7 minutes long? It was Slab. You are correct on that one.
Cool.
What 3 songs appear on the single for Without You off of 2002's Diorama?
Did I get this right?
You guessed the wrong one.
Okay.
It was Hollywood and Asylum, but you went with my favorite
damn
thing.
it.
The other third one was Ramble.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
This song isn't related, but just for kicks and grins, what year were they all born? You said 1980. They were actually all born in 1979.
Motherfuckers.
Which of these have never been performed by Silverchair? You said Higher Ground. That is correct.
Oh, good.
It was Higher Ground.
Excellent.
You got it right.
Okay.
What song was made into an acoustic remix? You guessed Cemetery. The actual answer is Anna's song. It says, while all of those can be found in acoustic form,
Yeah.
Anna's song is the one that was remixed with with the acoustic track. It's not much different. They just added a synthesizer.
Great. Okay. That's a fucking trick.
And then you guessed how many singles they released between Frog Stomp and 2002. You said 13. The correct answer is 13. You got
Fuck
it right.
you. All right. Awesome.
You like how I did that?
Yeah, I like
but
that.
But you got 6 out of 10, Shim Moore.
Okay.
I am very, very disappointed in you,
Oh,
and
for
I am
God's sake.
questioning your love for the band Silverchair at this point.
Dude.
But that's a perfect way to wrap up this edition of the podcast. Coming up in the future, I guess we're going to do that Whiplash quiz, and then we're also going to, I think we're going to try to do a Simpsons quiz
Oh yeah, we got to do a
as well.
Simpsons
But for
quiz.
me, it's got to be early Simpsons
no,
because
it has
I
to
haven't
be-
seen it in the past 20 years.
It's got to be the first 5 seasons, and it's got to be not crazy balls deep trivia. It's got to be stuff that was like some hit stuff, like the highlights reel, trivia on the highlights reel. If it's like, when did they change Homer's comb over from left to right? You're like, I don't pay. No, like
Nah, stuff like
subject
that,
matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
stuff like that, no. But then, there's the question is, well, I guess the Maud Flanders one would have come later. Like, what character was killed off by getting hit with a NASCAR tire?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Maud Flanders.
Bob Flanders, Maud Flanders.
Maud
Flanders.
remember?
They
and
killed
then
his
Ned
wife.
becomes. Yeah.
I didn't realize
Dude,
that.
remember they were pre-selling that. They were like, and one of these characters will die. And it
Right.
had like all the characters on the screen, so you didn't know who it was. And it ended
Right.
up being Maud. Maud got blasted
Dude,
by a
they
NASCAR.
they
tire.
used to tease so well in The Simpsons. That
Oh,
whole
yeah.
Who Shot Mr. Burns thing took over the world.
Oh my God,
Took
that
over
thing
the
was
world.
amazing.
Yeah, that was. I mean, people watched that. The only thing that trumped that in the '90s was the last episode of Seinfeld. Other than that,
Yeah.
everyone watched that fucking episode.
All right, well, we're going to wrap things up now.
All right.
Let me really quickly tell everybody about the Beard Struggle. Yet again, if you're looking for some beard
Go for
products,
it.
if you know somebody with a beard product, go to the Beard Struggle and use promo code Brandalorian. It's BRANDO for Brandalorian. And if you use that promo code, you're going to get yourself a nice big old fat discount there if you want to go check that out. It's the best stuff that I've used. I've used tons of different beard things. Products from oils to shampoos and conditioners, and it's hands down the best I've ever used. My wife, not the biggest fan of my beard right now, just because it's starting to get poofy because I haven't really trimmed it.
Poofy.
And there was a comment that she made. Because if I push it out, it sticks. Here, let me see if I can kind of show you here.
Holy shit! You're right. That's very
I can
poofy.
See, I can get it out there like that. You like that?
And can you do the Texas?
West Texas? You guys want me to talk? Oh my goodness, you guys want me to talk like this? Well, we certainly can do this.
Well, so we were sitting there, and my beard was like this because it was like early morning, and I
Right.
hadn't showered or anything yet. And she just looked at me, she goes, "What's
What's going on?
What's going on there?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I go, I don't know. I go, I'm growing it out. I look like a Viking. And she goes, no, you don't. She goes, you look like Bob Ross upside down.
Fucking love your
I
wife.
was like,
That is
all
poetry.
right. Well, you are amazing, and I love the hell out of you for that.
Anyway.
But yeah, so if you want the best quality products out there for your beard, go to The Beard Struggle. Also, again, thank you to the supporters. If you want to become a supporter, go to Rockstar 101. Go to anchor.fm/Rockstar 101. And the socials, if you want to hit Shim up over on Facebook, it's just Shim. Make sure you look for the check mark. You can also find him on Twitter. It is at Shimmore, SHIMMOORE. And you can find me over on Instagram or on Reddit, and it's at The Real Brandalorian is where you can find me. So if you ever have a topic or Silverchair trivia or Simpsons trivia at this point, if you have anything that you want discussed, by all means, fire away. Let us know and send us a message on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram. It doesn't matter. Any of those work. But on that note, do you have anything else you would like to add, Mr.
No, I'm looking forward to next week's one so we can do a little Simpsons trivia. So make sure you check out that one. Excellent. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your support. His name is Brandon. He's the DJ.
His name is Shim. He's the Rockstar. Class
Dismissed.
You're smashed.